Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and we are back with yet another of the bonus menu books. This is number 43. This is race 3 of the Neo Classic competition and we're heading off to the Fuji International Speedway. A track that we're not overly used to, but one that we should do okay on. If you are a current subscriber, thank you ever so much for following me. If you're not, please consider hitting that subscribe button. This is a new channel that I'm trying to grow, and your support will be greatly appreciated. So we are in the Supra GT500, a car that I really like. We need to do 10 laps of this track. We'll be starting at the back of the grid, and we're going to be looking at trying to get through to first place. We need to be third or higher. Some stiff competition in this one, so let's get into the video and see how we do. I'm starting off with power level 4 on this one, just to try and manage the fuel a little bit. You'll notice that, let's just get into here. You'll notice that we've got just around about 4 laps of fuel remaining, 10 laps to do. I'd like to try and get halfway through the race if we can, so just a one stopper if at all possible. It's looking a wee bit dark, but just stuffed it down the inside of that one, so just trying to work my way through this traffic at the moment. I ought to really start concentrating on driving rather than talking, but it seems a little bit slippery out here right now. Just go down the outside or inside of this one. That one moved over on me. That's upset the line for this one, so we're going to enter that corner a little bit more acute than we would like. Get it turned in behind this McLaren. Get on the power, up through the gears. This was going to try down the outside, backed out of that one. Can we go around the outside of? No. Up the inside. Whoa, that McLaren was all over the place. Managed to just dive up the inside. This is looking a bit grey, I have to say. We hit this very long straight. Ideally I would have liked a slipstream up here, but we are 2 seconds behind the car in front, 1.2 seconds ish behind the car behind. And if you look at the weather radar, we have got weather coming in from the northeast. I need to try and get through this as best as we can. We are on racing medium tyres, slick tyres. I would really like to get through to lap 5 before we need to change, if at all possible. Just come up the inside of this AMG. Oh, don't go too wide. Oh, the AMG comes back through. I went too wide, had to park it on the corner, managed to get up the inside. This is all a little bit raggedy at the moment. This is not what I would call clean at all. Just taking the curb there, trying to get the power down as quickly as we can up through the gears, trying to get on the back of this car in front, trying to pick up the slipstream. Can we do him under braking? Yes we can. Over the curb, get it turned in for the left-hander, over the curb again. We got 2 cars side by side here. Let's just give them some room. We've got the long straight coming up, and we get an opportunity. Oh, did the Porsche go round there? I think I might have just dodged a bullet on that one. Up behind the Suzuki now. We've just got this tight right-hander, then we've got the long straight, so we might be able to pick up a slipstream. Just turned underneath him. We've got a better drive off the corner. Looks like that is another place done, but again we've lost the benefit of slipstream, so we're coming up for lap 3. That weather is just about to start hitting. Should we have pitted then? Oh, this is going to get interesting. Let's just get this turned in over this corner. Second gear, up into third, up into fourth. Snatch 5th gear, just trying to pick up a slipstream here, down at the 4th for this turn in. Just being careful not to run into the back of these 2 cars in front that are fighting. This is 2nd and 1st place, so if we can get these 2 into one of the corners cleanly, That will set us up nicely for this race. A slight nudge on the back of the bumper there. The Jaguar and the Nissan both going a little bit wide. That gives us an opportunity. Weather not too bad at the moment, but it looks like we've got some heavy rain is about to come across the track. Just being really careful through here at the moment. This is a fair bit. Whoa, don't look behind. That was a stupid mistake. I want to see how far behind they were and managed to throw it off the track. Oh, this has gone really slippery now. We're really into the rain. Can we get this round here without running off? Going a bit wide. Back end is sliding. I think this might be time to pit. What is everybody else going to do? I am the first one to make the decision. Are the rest going to... Oh! Can't even get into the pit lane. It's so wet. Okay, who else is going to follow me in? Second place is followed in. Third place. Oh, it looks like everybody's piling into the pits. I rolled the dice. It looks like they're all following in. It doesn't look like it, but they should be intermediate tyres going on. I wish the authors would get that graphic sorted out. We're going to fuel this right the way to the end. So out we come. Intermediate tyres. That's good. Let's go. Oh, we got a penalty for coming out of the pit lane. Cutting across pit lines. Oh, nothing we can do about that. That is what it is. Let's just work on trying to keep us on the black stuff now. Build a gap to Grady behind us. So I could go a little bit quiet whilst I'm trying to build a gap. We need at least 3 seconds. Remember that when you get a penalty, you serve the 3 seconds and then you've got the pain all the way down to the next corner. I'm not quite sure where the penalty is served. I bet it's going to be just before that long or even on the beginning of that long straight, which is going to hurt greatly. Just come around here, you can see the rain coming down. Really need to zoom out on the weather radar, but too busy for the moment, just keeping this car pointing in the right direction. Not quite sure. It looks like the sky is brightening up a little bit. Quick look at the radar, it's completely black. So is that the rain done? Should I have stuck with the slick tyres, I wonder? So where are we? 4.9 seconds ahead at the moment. Down the long straight, there we go. That's where the penalty gets served. That's painful. 3 seconds lost. Now Grady is going to absolutely rein me in. There we go. Look at that time falling. He's going to be right behind me as we get up towards this corner. I'm going to have to brake as late as I dare. Get it turned in. Looks like we might have kept him just behind us for the moment. A couple of seconds behind. Leaned the fuel right off now. I really do not want to have to come in again. May well need to do a little bit of short shifting as well into the bargain. A little bit of lifting and coasting, all the tricks in the book to try and make this fuel last. So we have got, where are we? We're on lap 5. We've got 4.1 laps of fuel remaining, so this is going to be a little bit close. 5 seconds to the car behind. Keep an eye on the track, Mitchell. Keep your eye on the prize. Don't worry about where the other guys are. Just keep it pointing in the right direction. Oh, a little deep, getting onto the marbles. It's still really slippery out here, even with the intermediate tyres. This is still really slippery. Completely missed the apex on that one. Heading for this long straight. Can we make some time up on the cars behind? Should we come in and change these tyres? I'm going to keep going. But all sorts of decisions going on at the moment. Is anybody else going to come in and change the tyres? What tyres are they on? Did they go on to slicks? Did they jump onto intermediates like me? Oh, way too deep. Way too deep. Come on. I was just thinking for a moment then about the fuel economy. We're on lap 6, not quite halfway around, so at the end of this we're going to have 3 laps. I lie, 4 laps to complete, and we're already down to 3.7, so this fuel is not looking too clever at the moment. We might even need to pit again. Every fuel saving trick in the book is going to be needed if we're going to get to the end on this one. Let's just get this turned in, have a look and see how we're doing to the car behind. Okay, so it looks like we've still got the fastest lap, which is good, and 8 seconds ahead, so it would be nicer if there's a little bit more just in case I manage to swap ends on this car. Sorry for not calling out the gears and braking points. Everything is different. Every corner is different at the moment. It's quite slippery out here. Oh, going deep again. Okay, time to relax just for a moment up this long straight. So 9.3 seconds ahead of the car behind. Power is fully leaned off. Lap times are pretty consistent, 151s. I feel as if I should be pushing a little bit more in these conditions. The sky is certainly looking cleaner, but clearer. Not cleaner, clearer. But we've definitely got a dry line forming, you can see, so I'm just working hard to keep the car in this dry line. Oh, we've got people pitting. They were all on intermediates. Are they all now going on to slicks? This is going to start getting interesting. Have I made a mistake for staying on the intermediates? Everybody's pitted. Okay. Decisions, hard. Can't watch all of them, but it looks like they're all going onto the hard tyre. So they're all going slicks. I'm going to be running on intermediates. Now the question is, do I take these intermediates to the end, or do I come in for a pit and put slicks on? That has now put us 30 odd seconds, I can't look for the moment, about 30 odd seconds ahead last time I looked. That should be enough to come in and put a new set of boots on. But at the moment, a little bit wide there. This car seems to be handling reasonably okay on these intermediates. It is sliding around a little bit deep on that corner as well. The wear is okay. We are half a tank of fuel left. 2.7 laps of fuel remaining. As we go on to lap 8, so 3 laps to complete with 2.5 laps of fuel. We're going to need to do some slipstreaming, we're going to need to do some fuel saving. This is all looking a little bit iffy right now. The only thing that is in my favour is the time to the car behind. Just short shifting again. Let's just get round the, I'm not going to get round the outside, got the inside of this one. Not quite sure what tyres he's on, probably slicks. Oh, came back underneath me. Almost definitely, I would say he's on slicks. Just pushing the revs at the minute. Just want to try and get some distance to that car. Don't want to be getting into any difficulties, any more door banging than we need to. I would say at this point we are on the wrong tyres, still short shifting. We're probably definitely on the wrong tyres at this point. Looking at the time difference, let's just get around here. Come on, just get it on the straight. Oh, this rain's coming down. Whoa, where did that rain come from? This could change things greatly in our favour. So we are 32 seconds ahead of the car behind, but there was definitely rain coming down on that corner that is coming across the track. We're dry here for the moment. 32, 4, 32, 6, 33. Rain again on this corner. Did those cars make the mistake by coming in for slicks? Have I made a good judgment call by staying out? Could my hesitation play into my hands? It could do here, you know. Sorry, I'm just really concentrating on what I'm doing. This rain is really coming down now. This is getting very slippery again. I can feel feel it sliding around. Oh, we got a yellow flag out. Overtaking is prohibited. Let's just tuck in behind Portilla. Are we green? Are we green? Oh, it looks like loads of people are pitting again. I think we're green. Yep, looks like we're green. Let's go. I'm always cautious on the yellows. Is it yellow for all of the time it says it's yellow and overtaking is prohibited, or do you wait for the next flag? On that instance, I waited until I saw the flag, and it looks blue, but I guess it's green. Okay, what tyres are you guys on? Are you guys on slicks? I am monstering my way through here at the moment on these intermediates. Oh, slight nudge on the way through there, possibly not needed. Sliding around again, just going a little bit too deep. I think we'll stay on these tyres for the minute. Where are we? 1.5 laps of fuel left as we go on to the last lap. It looks like our fuel saving is going to pay dividends. We'll leave the fuel map on lean for the moment. This has all been about lifting, coasting, short shifting, real fuel management to get us into this position. It's still very, very slippery. This could go off the track at any moment. The intermediate tyres still look good. Can't look to see how far ahead we are at the moment. Let's just get around this corner. Steady, 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 steady. Okay, let's get it straightened up. I'm down at the 3rd gear for this one, 4th gear, just so that we don't light the rear wheels up. Trying to leave the car in a higher gear than normal, just so that it remains planted and we're not putting too much power through those rear wheels. Oh, it looks like we're over a minute ahead of the car behind, so I don't know quite what's happened, whether they are on the wrong tyre or whether their extra pit stop has hurt them badly, but this is going to be a monstrous win if we can bring this home. You can forget all about the lap time at the moment. You've got more cars diving into the pits at the moment, right at the last minute. Let's just not go too wide. Come on, Mitchell, keep it in a straight line. Just trying to keep on this this darker grey line, what I think is a drying line. Get it through this last corner, and then we're going to be home. I would say home and dry, but it's pretty wet. Wow, over a minute ahead of the cars behind. We've actually got more fuel than I had anticipated left over. Wow, that was hard work. Really, really, really hard work, but that I think is a well-deserved first place. Monstered the competition. Nice first place. Not a clean race. We did bump a few cars on the way through and we had a few offs, but still very happy to have got the third stamp in the book. We can head back to the cafe, get our rewards, and that will be another menu book ticked off. And that was a hard race. That was tough. Lots of concentration. Forgive me, I didn't go through the gears and strategy and the corners and stuff. It was more about strategy, that one, keeping the car out, managing the fuel. But we did that one. So the next one we're going to be heading off to is the Hypercar Parade. That'll be menu book 44. If you're following me along and you're subscribed, thank you ever so much for following along. Your support is greatly, greatly appreciated. If you haven't, please consider hitting that subscribe button and follow along. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want details of the next menu book videos coming very soon, then please hit the bell. For now, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.